you are truly blessed. And this is what I mean by natural gratitude, realizing how as you can see by the title, this video is about gratitude, but I want to let you into my world a little bit. I want to let you into what goes on within me and how I deal with it. Because things aren't always great. I mean, they are always great because I'm alive, but sometimes you get disconnected. Sometimes I get disconnected from that state of joy and love and happiness. But for me, it's not very long. I know for some people, maybe you, this can last for hours, days, weeks, months. Some people, this negative way of being, state of being can last for years. But for me, it only lasts for a few minutes, maybe a couple hours, and then I'm able to pull myself out of it. How? Through gratitude. So, for example, the last few days, I decided to put myself back out onto social media. I decided to go all out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Have a plan, continue pushing out content. Now, as most of you know who follow my page, I have a program, it's called Inner Transformation. This is my flagship program, my main program that anybody who wants to dive into my more powerful and organized and structured and transformational work, they can go through it. And this program is in the spiritual niche. So where I am in social media is around a lot of business people, a lot of entrepreneurs, and every other post I swipe or every ad that comes up is talking about scale your business, get more clients, make more money. And that's part of business, and I've had to grow to accept that and be okay with that, also while helping people on a deeper spiritual level. And when I'm dealing with these posts popping up all the time and all of the different gurus and business people that are trying to get me to buy their stuff, sometimes, there'll be a little bit of uncertainty. Like, is my messaging good enough? Do I need to change this? Do I need to change that? And my mind will start running with 100 different things, wondering, should I change this piece of my messaging? Should I do this? Should I do that? And if you're into business, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, just stick with me here because I'm getting to a point. Maybe you deal with this in other aspects of your life, relationships, whatever. Just a little bit of uncertainty comes up. So then sometimes you see people that are making it huge, right? They have millions of dollars. Their life seems to be amazing, which you really don't know what's going on within them. For a lot of people aren't actually happy within themselves, even though they present themselves to be. But sometimes you see this in the way society has programmed and conditioned us. We feel negative about ourselves. We feel a certain way within ourselves. And sometimes when this arises within me, I have to take a moment and observe and see what's going on. Sometimes I'll journal. Sometimes I'll fill out pages and pages in my journal. But no matter what happens, no matter if I'm at an all-time low, if nothing seems to be working out, if all the effort that I'm putting forth doesn't seem to be giving me any results, even when nothing seems to be working out, I'm still grateful. I tap into who I truly am. How? Breath, breathing, awareness, consciousness, taking the moment, sitting and meditating. Sometimes I'll go to the lake. I'm almost basically always at the lake, but there are a few rocks that I will sit on and I'll simply just sit there and meditate. And this always brings me back to the present moment and realize that no matter what's going on within this mind, because if you've been watching my videos, life happens in the confines of your mind. If you're not conscious and aware, whatever happens in the mind becomes magnified, and this becomes your experience of life instead of being aware of the existential reality that it's the same way for everyone, right? But whenever you do get caught in the mind stuff, the mental drama, it's important to take a moment and breathe and realize and recognize that it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you don't have. It doesn't matter if your effort's not working. It doesn't matter if, whatever the case may be, the relationship's not working or this, whatever it is, you are alive. And this is what I call natural gratitude, because a lot of times gratitude is this thing that it can be faked. Now listen carefully, because you've probably not heard this perspective of gratitude before. I hope you're enjoying this video. I just want to take a moment and say that if you consider yourself a high achiever or entrepreneur and you're starting to realize that no matter how much you achieve or attain in the world, it never leads to your ultimate fulfillment, or you feel overwhelmed, stressed, and you're wondering what's the deeper purpose of life, then I may have something that you are interested in. There's a free training available in the link below where you will learn the 3 unavoidable steps to ending your internal suffering and reconnecting with your natural state. Click the link below, you'll be glad that you did. Now back to the video. People say, be grateful for this, be grateful for that. Okay, you can say, you know, I'm grateful for my life, I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for my car. But are you truly grateful? Like, are you consciously grateful, or are you just repeating words that someone told you to repeat? Like, is it in your awareness? Like, are you aware that this is actually like incredible that you are alive, that you have, for example, you have plumbing in your house, you have a refrigerator to cool your food, you have running water, you have heat, you have air, you have clothes, you have shoes, you have fully functional 5 senses. These are the little things that, let's say, a third world country, the average person wouldn't have these things, but you are blessed to have these things. But we get in this state of comparison to someone else. Oh, he has more than me, he has more money than me, she gets to travel more than me, you know, life is unfair. I've been putting in all this effort, why is nothing working for me? All of that is comparison, and it's nonsense, because truly you are blessed beyond measure with what you have currently right now. And if you can't be grateful for what you currently have right now, for the simple fact that you're alive and that you have, like I said, fully functional 5 senses, you have plumbing, you have running water, you have things that some countries don't have. Some people don't have. Some people don't have their fully functional 5 senses. Some people are missing an arm, a leg. Some people can't see, can't hear. You are truly blessed. And this is what I mean by natural gratitude. Realizing how blessed you truly are instead of just acting grateful for this or that. Take a moment, zoom out, and realize how much you truly have. You see that device that you're watching me on right now, whether it's a phone or a computer? There are people in the world that don't have access to that. If they had that, it would make them so happy they would cry tears of joy. But you are ungrateful, and, you know, I'm just going to use the word ungrateful. You're ungrateful because you don't have more than what you currently want, but you are blessed beyond measure. Just see this. So that's what I have to remember. And 90% of the time, I'm in that state of gratitude. But when these thoughts of comparison come in, when this confusion and uncertainty comes in, I have to sit and recognize and realize that, you know, I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. It doesn't matter what I get. It doesn't matter when I make my first $1 million. It doesn't matter when I get the things that I desire in life, when I achieve the goals that I have. That stuff's a bonus. But the most important thing is that I'm alive right now, and I can feel, right now, I can feel grateful. I can feel all of the feelings that I think will make me happy in the future. I can feel those feelings right now. Like I can sit. Oftentimes I simply sit in meditation. I'll do some sort of a chant or breathing practice, these things that I teach. I'll do these, and sometimes tears will just come. You've heard me say this before if you follow my channel. And my whole body will just like vibrate, and I'll feel energy flow through my body and in my head. And this is how I've developed my chemistry, to where if I simply sit still and I don't mess with myself, I don't mess with my mind, if I don't mess with my body, I just simply sit still. Maybe I do some breathing, I put my attention on the life process. There's this bee again. Then life just bursts within me beyond anything that the world can offer. Beyond anything that the world can offer. And that's why I've chosen the spirituality niche, inner transformation, meditation, breathing practice, helping people end their internal suffering, their anxiety, their doubt, their fear, their stress, mental overwhelm. Because, yeah, you want the money, you want the achievements, you want to enhance your life, but I'm here to show you and tell you and help you experience that life is already enhanced, and you must enhance your life within yourself first before changing things outside of you, thinking that will make you happy. And that starts with gratitude, realizing all that you currently have, natural gratitude, not faking it, zooming out and realizing. So with that being said, that's all for this one. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like, leave a comment if you gained value from this video. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Much peace and love.